It's Dietitian Sandra here, and I'm here with a brand new Reddit post. So it is kind of sad, this person's situation, but I think we all have some great learning lessons in this one. The title is I Need to Lose Weight or I'll Die. It's very simple. If I don't lose weight, I will die. Multiple doctors have told me this, and my own father has come to tears telling me I need to lose weight. The problem I have is an addiction to food, and it hurts for me to exercise. So I make excuses to not do it. I'm currently 6'8" and I weigh 550 pounds, and I'm tired of always being in pain and losing my breath just walking across the room. But anytime I start a diet, I can't stick with it. Something will happen in my life that'll let me make an excuse to eat my feelings or just eat to feel better. I have slipped into depression and I really need to do better. My issue is that I don't know how to start, or when I get started, I don't follow through. What exercises can I do with bad knees and a bad back? What is the best diet advice? What is the best diet for this? Without being hungry all day, every day. Yes, I know I'm the worst enemy, but I need to lose weight. I need to reach my goal. I think the most important part here is that this guy or girl works with a team. So I think this person, especially if it's between life or death, when you invest some money into getting a personal trainer, working with a dietitian, working with a psychologist, and working with a medical doctor for some medically induced weight loss methods, such as the semaglutides. I don't know this person's health history, but if this were me, if this was a family member of mine, I would say get on that semaglutide stuff.
You better give me the weight loss tape.
The reason why I would recommend for this person to consider a semaglutide journey, assuming they can get that kind of treatment, is because this person has a lot of emotional eating ties and a lot of weight to lose. So by having something to curb the appetite, it will make this journey easier, as this person is trying to make a lot of lifestyle changes. By not being so hungry all the time, it will help this individual to be confronted with more of that emotional eating piece of it. Quite frankly, the food addiction part will probably crystallize a little bit more because that hunger piece isn't going to be there. And therefore, this person can focus more on that. I'm not a therapist, so I think working with someone that is licensed in therapy might be really, really good. We need to dive a little bit more into the eating when we're feeling bad. Food's basically become a reward system to this person. I'm feeling down, so I'm going to eat. Food does help spike dopamine levels as well. So in this situation here, we need to work on some different coping mechanisms of how can we cope when we are feeling down, when we're feeling depressed, that don't make us gravitate towards food. Are there some other activities that this person likes to do besides just eating? We need to start dismantling some past trauma that's happened as well as why we're making these connections. So we need to start dismantling that emotional eating piece of it. That can probably be the hardest thing along this journey. We also need to change our feeling that he or she needs to be punished for being overweight, and therefore we need to cut calories. Sometimes dieting awakes a lot of negative food thought as well, where it's a lot of guilt and self-punishing. And someone who has to make such a drastic lifestyle change, this person's going to be confronted with a lot of decisions that involve being disciplined. So for this individual in particular, it's more about navigating through that emotional piece of it. And also two, it's how can we make this journey as easy as possible, but as successful as possible? So if this person were to come to me and say, help me with my diet, I would start with, what are you willing to make changes to? Does this person drink a lot of sugary sodas or other high calorie drinks? Does this person eat a lot of processed foods or high fat items, high carb items? What's this person's protein intake like? And what changes can we make? Can we switch from maybe a calorie driven soda to a 0-calorie soda? Can we maybe choose some leaner meat options? For instance, is this person going for the leanest ground beef option, or are they choosing the one with the highest fat intake? Those are the kind of the cuts that I'm looking for here with someone like this, where we're not really changing what you're eating, but we're changing a little bit the composition of these foods to try to shave off some calories. And with that, we might already see some changes happening. We'll need to look into what's their water intake like. Are they hydrated well enough? Sometimes hunger will come about just because we're very thirsty. We don't feel satisfied if we're not eating the right amount of protein either. So we need to look into a lot of different things. Where can we shave off calories? That's the first place I would start. Then I would start working on where are our hunger pitfalls. Meaning, what parts of the day are you the hungriest, the least satisfied, and how can we manage those better? A lot of times when we are hungry and not satisfied with our food, we overeat in other parts of our day. So we need to start managing that piece of it. So I would start there. Usually, once people start seeing the weight come off, they feel more motivated to do more. We just need to get the ball rolling with this guy. We need to get past the first 2 week hump, get to a month of doing this, 6 weeks of doing this. And then we can start evaluating a little bit more of what else is person willing to give up. And you'll be surprised once the weight starts coming off, you'll be surprised at how motivated people become. In terms of the exercise piece of it, yes, it would be great if this person exercise, but quite frankly, this person needs a coach because of how heavy this person is, and this person's suffering with bad knees. He or she can barely walk across the room, has a bad back. I think it's really important that this person works with someone that can help navigate that a little bit. Because quite frankly, for this person to even just show up at the gym is going to be such a feat already. So let someone else take over the other piece of it. A lot of times too, when you're working out by yourself and you're not used to it, you're constantly having to find motivation within yourself to keep working out. And so by working with someone that can help motivate you, that might be an awesome strategy. Please let me know what you think. Comment below what things you think would be helpful for this person here. All right, that's all I got. Until next time. Bye.